I'm bored. Learning to be happy is my ultimate goal for myself during semi-retirement. Oftentimes, there are different phases that happen throughout the day that I have to be intentional to determine my mood. As you've seen in the opening of the vlog, I was bored and I no longer wanted the television to babysit my boredom. Therefore, I made a conscious decision to focus on making myself happy. And that's my internalization of understanding how to be attentive to my soul, which means the awareness, emotional intelligence of what I needed at that time. And I needed to get out of my current environment and go into the outdoors to just be a part of the movement of life. With that being stated, I also use that time. So using intentions as well as having awareness is what helps to solidify the mood as you are aware how to take the next step forward to help you to be happy. It is true that happiness can come as a result of what is happening, but happiness also is an intentional act. So how would you choose to be happy today?
You have a
All
good
right.
day.
Thank you. You too. I'm back home and I feel so relaxed and so refreshed. So, there are three things that I have learned through my own experience, my clients' experiences, and my patients' experiences that constitute true happiness. Number one, you need to understand your likes. That's number one. Number two, you need to also understand your self. Number three, you must understand your tolerance level. So let's review number one, number two, and number three. As I was sitting at home and watching TV, I gained awareness that there was a level of dissatisfaction. And I was using that dissatisfaction, using the television to cope with that dissatisfaction. Once I became aware of that dissatisfaction, and that's called emotional intelligence, then I was able to strategize on how to fix that level of dissatisfaction. Now, most times people don't understand or they're not conscious of their dissatisfactions because they haven't practiced the power of mental awareness or emotional intelligence. So once I understood the dissatisfaction, I strategized to determine what I needed to do. So once I understood the dissatisfaction, then I was able to determine what I needed to do in order to release myself from that dissatisfaction. So knowing my likes, number two, knowing my likes as well as my dislikes, it was so easy for me to identify what I could do to change that mood. I thought about a thing that I had been wanting for a couple of weeks, but I was working towards not submerging myself in it, and that was pistachio almond ice cream. I've been wanting some ice cream for a couple of weeks, but because I am working towards challenging myself for weight loss, I decided not to partake. Now, was it simply the ice cream? No, no, no. The ice cream was just a prop in the movement of wanting satisfaction and getting out of the house and being a part of the world, right? Meaning being out and about. The ice cream was a culprit for me to go and sit outdoors to enjoy myself because those are the things that I like. I like the outdoors, I like good weather, and I liked ice cream. So I put those all together in concert of helping me to foster happiness. Now, point number three, you must understand your tolerance level. And this could have a number of reasoning or understanding, but for the context of this particular message, I wanted to share that my tolerance level was limited by the level of dissatisfaction. And so I had to be consciously aware that I could not tolerate being sitting at home watching TV any longer as a coping mechanism, rather to go out and live my life. And so, with that being stated, once I answered the call of number one, knowing myself, awareness, emotional intelligence, number two, understanding my likes and dislikes, ice cream, outdoors, enjoying myself, people watching, the list goes on. And number three, my tolerance level, I could no longer tolerate doing the same thing that I was doing for a couple of hours. And with that being stated, when you put all those things in concert, then you begin to understand how to make yourself happy. As I stated earlier in the video, happiness is just not about what's happening. Most time people define happiness in that lane, but it takes a higher consciousness or awareness to understand, how do I remain happy? And that means intentionality every day with activities that you like, that cultivates your ability to understand yourself, your likes, your dislikes, and your tolerance levels. And that will keep you happy. Does that mean that you'll be walking around smiling for hours and hours? Maybe. If you have that personality, some people have that bubbly personality. But for the majority of us, like myself, there are things that I enjoy in which I turn those into activities that cultivate a satisfaction within me. So, with that being stated, if you want to know more about happiness, what it means to be happy, then leave a comment and let me know. So I'm going to ask you this question, and I want you to leave a comment and tell me what your answer is. Don't be shy, because many other people have the same questions, and I'm going to be able to answer those questions through another video. So the question is, what makes you happy? What makes you happy? That may be hard for some and it may be easy for some, but tell me in the comment box what you think about that. Also, I would love it if you like, share, as well as subscribe. That does a number of things for me. It makes me excited to make videos. It also helps me to have intentionality of putting the videos up, publishing those. And then it also helps me to get closer to my goal. I'm hoping to get more subscribers by the end of the year, and it is now October the 5th, 2024. So help me out if you would. Thank you in advance, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. I'm not sure. Give me just a couple of minutes here. Okay, thank you. I was hoping to get something chocolate.